welcome to Tuner Tips by Todderbert. In front of us we have the Beston PS026. It's a 20,000 milliamp hour power bank. Probably one of the best deals I've found on Amazon to date. You don't have to watch the video. Check out the link below. Click it. If it's $12.99 or less, buy it immediately. If it's $14.99, consider it still a great bargain. Okay, let's check it out. The PS026. Yeah, I've been on a hunt for a really cheap, inexpensive power bank that delivers, and this one does. I'm very, very impressed. And yeah, there's some similarities to this box too we'll talk about. So let's look at it. Bring up the camera. PS026 mobile power supply. It is showing a smartphone, tablet, action camera, MP3 player, gamepad, flashlight. Nice. Illustration of the unit. USB, dual, nice. 20,000 milliamp hour power supply. And Beston. Alright. More icons on the side. There you go. And on the back, I think it has some basic information. Again, what you can expect, and we'll go over most of this. Intelligent safeguards, nice. Protect over discharging, short circuit, high temperature, surge current, overcharging, beautiful. Some keynotes for safety, and of course, made in China. All right, let's go and open this up. Yeah, so really excited to find this. As you guys know, I'm always looking out for a deal for you. This was $10.99, and yeah, I posted on my community section on YouTube, and if you're a subscriber and you've got that little bell icon tap there, you're going to get notified right away of the bargains. And this one went out there, a bunch of you guys bought it, and yeah, the price went up a little bit to $12.99. Not bad still, and hopefully when this video airs it's still $12.99 or less. So there's the power bank. Let's see what else we get in the box. Looks like we get a cable. All right, a piece of paper. Toss that aside. And some plastic. Oh, and the manual. All right, let's see what that's about. Okay, throw that away. Let's see user manual real quick. Power bank. Okay, it's pretty basic here. Some features, specifications. There you go if you need it. Pretty basic information. How to read capacity with the LEDs. And yeah, those are not accurate. And we'll talk about that. But for $10.99, I'm not going to sweat it. And some real micro printing, some cautions if you need to worry about that. And of course, your warranty if you need to worry about that too. Okay, so there's that. You would get a charging cable, and it is a micro USB variety. I'd like to see Type C, but this is what we're going to get. That's what we're going to have to deal with. So there we are. The box. Okay, so we'll move the power bank off to the side here. It's off camera. And yeah, the box. So the interesting about the box here. Yeah, let's show you. Looks real familiar, right? Yeah, so I have a Mr. Bat box. Now, doesn't it look really similar? I think it's the same company making these products and letting these companies rubber stamp their name on there. I mean, these are identical boxes. I mean, they got the same kind of deal going on. So, yeah, what do you think, guys? Rubber stamping, one company making these? Yeah, I agree. All right, so not a bad thing, though. Mr. Bat rocks. So let's bring out that power bank. There we are. Let's go over dimensions real quick, and then we'll do some size comparison. So this power bank dimensions are 3 1/4 inches in width. We have a length of 6 3/8 of an inch, and we have a depth of 3/4 of an inch. I did some research. This is about the size of an iPhone 11. You guys with iPhone 11s, that's a pretty big freaking phone. I mean, I'm old school. I still have like an iPhone 6. Yeah, I'm still sporting one of those like for how many years. And yeah, I've saved a lot of money. But yeah, these new phones are crazy huge. But yeah, that's the dimensions. It weighs about 400 grams approximately. I kind of figured out the weight by kind of judging it by my other power banks I knew the weights of. So there we go. So size comparison, this is cool. We'll bring out a big bad boy here. This is the Xcentz XWingman 4. This is a 25,000 milliamp hour power bank for size. Yeah, so it's going to be bigger, of course, but just a general idea for size and density and width. There's the ports. Yeah, this XWingman 4 is awesome. This was on sale. It might still be on sale. I'll have some links again below. If you're looking for a bargain, this was $19.99 in white and $24.99 in black. So for $5 more, you're paying for a plastic color. You get the white one for $20, and you're rocking the house with this bad boy. Again, awesome. I want to make it clear that I do look for great deals. This was an amazing bargain right here. Also, I got the Mr. Bat. This one here is the PS042. I have a review video made for it. I just haven't published it yet because I found it for 15 bucks. I was all excited, and the price went up to 20. So I decided to wait on the video release and decided to do the Beston first because this was the least expensive and the best value so far. But this is a great power bank. I've been using this one quite a bit, and this has Type-C charging, which is handy. I do like the Type-C jack. Very cool. But yeah, you can see for size there. And then, of course, I have the AI Beston. Let's just bring that in. So you have a lot of these different power banks. This one's our 20,000 milliamp hour. Oh, by the way, this was 20,000 milliamp hour also. This one here, we'll talk about performance in a little bit. This one here was originally $15.99. I was all excited about it. I thought this was the winner all day long. And it might still be at 15 bucks, but yeah, and then now it's 20, so it's not even in the running. But yeah, I reviewed it, and it's pretty basic setup, and it just didn't deliver like this does. So there we go. We'll talk about the delivery and power, all that stuff. So let's first go features, then we'll talk about power delivery, and then we'll do a little demo. Do final thoughts. Well, final thoughts are just go buy it. Seriously, if it's under 15 bucks, it's definitely worth getting. If it's $12.99, get it. If it's $10.99, don't even think about it. Just snag it. So it's a simple matte plastic here, pretty basic, nothing special. Got a power switch right in the front there. You tap it once, shows your battery life. 4 LEDs. So those are not accurate. Yeah, so expect your battery to be dead, almost dead, when there's 2 lights showing. So this thing runs for quite a while with all 4 lights showing. Then when the 3rd light is activated, you're about 2/3 empty. So you have 1/3 left when the 3rd light kicks on. Then when it's down to 2 lights only, you're down to 10%. So it's time to throw it on a charger quick. Don't think you got half the battery left. You don't. You're almost out. I didn't even see it go to 1 and off. It was so quick. So just letting you know, that's how it is on this. And, you know, that's not bad. $10.99, I can overlook that once I learn how the lights work. Love that. Back here, we got some information. Let's see, model number, internal capacity of the battery. If you guys understand power banks, internal capacity is different than what's delivered, okay, because there's some conversions and conversion losses. But here we go. Outputs, here we go. 2.4 amps on each USB individually, and combined is 3.4 amps. And of course, it charges at 2.1 amps. So it takes a little while to charge, but for $10.99, I'm not going to argue. Not bad at all. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I didn't bring out Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin like no one can. Yeah, I like my Iron Man. He loves power banks from Beston Land. Makers of Mr. Batland. You get it. All right. So yeah, cool. Yeah, my camera likes having that Iron Man there. Maybe I'll keep it off to the side. All right. So let's go ahead and demo this. But first, let's talk about power. That's right. So power delivery of this monster. It delivered 12,115 milliamp hours, or a total of 62 watt hours at 5 volts. I'll let you guys do the conversion to give you an idea of efficiency and power bank size. This is probably just under 20,000 milliamp hour internal, and the 12,115 is a pretty good figure. I reviewed smaller 10,000 milliamp hour power banks that delivered 6,000, so it's double their capacity, so it's average, and that's really good for $10.99. I was like thrilled because some of those little 10,000 ones were $9.99 themselves. So yeah, this was an amazing bargain for the power. Loving it. So yeah, let's compare it. So if you bring in this guy here, this Mr. Bat, like I say, it's currently, I think, $19.99 right now. It could be $15, but either way, if this one's more, this delivered 12,500 milliamp hours or 63 watt hours. So not much of a difference here. 400 milliamp hour difference. Not a big deal. Not a game changer, but it is more compact. As you can see, definitely more compact. But that's the only thing going for it there. I do like it. It's just that I like it. That's about it. For value, this is still the main value. Next here, we have the AI Beston. This is where it falls short. Okay, this one's definitely not as advertised. The Uranus. I'm saying that right. Yeah, right. This delivered 10,767 milliamp hour, or 53 watt hours at 5 volts. It falls way short of a 20,000 milliamp hour power bank, and I assumed it was probably right around 15,000 or 16,000 internal. Now, again, it wasn't a bad deal when this was like $15. I thought that was great, that you could just deal with the loss, not the 100% advertised capacity, and just deal with it. But you know what? Not anymore. Not when I found this. So don't even think about this one if this is out there for a good price. This is kind of like one of those, not going to sell well because there's too much good competition out there. And last but not least, we have the xWingman 4. This bad boy, it delivers power delivery. It has Qualcomm 3.0. This thing is a beast, 36 watt output. It's huge amps. It's, I don't know how many amps, 5 amps, 6 amps out. It's amazing. This bad boy, it'll deliver a total of 16,030 milliamp hours or 81.2 watt hours. So for $20, this is an amazing deal too. But at this one being $10.99, this is a no-brainer. But if you can find this one for $20, grab it. I'll have links below to the Xcentz, this one, and to that PS042. I will not have links to this one, of course. So also, I forgot to test it. It's not written down, but I'll put a little pop-up here. Future me will do it. And this pop-up will say if it supports through charging. If it says yes, it supports through charging, yay. If not, then oh well, it's still an inexpensive power bank. Don't expect a ton. I have a feeling it's not supporting through charging because you charge it, it's 2.1 amps, and you have an output of 3.4 amps. How's this thing going to charge? There's no way you can support the charge. So there we are. So let's go ahead and plug some things in. My color balance keeps getting screwed. I'm just going to put Iron Man in there, see if that stays balanced. I'm going to move this light over a little more. There we go. So yeah, I use a USB meter here to check all my readings. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. Is it upside down? It's upside down. Okay. So we'll plug that in. It'll turn on. Okay, and off to my left here, I always have, let's see if I'll just do this here, angle it around. We have an iPad. Here's the iPad, and I'll just click that on, give you an idea for life. We're at 26%, and we'll plug this in and see what kind of amp draw we get and voltage. Now it's showing 5.09 volts, which is great. Nice, simple, and we'll plug this in here. This is from the iPad. iPad kicked on. Okay, it's showing it's charging, 26%. Great. And let's see what it's pulling here. So we have a total, it's pulling 2.2 amps. Nice. Voltage jumped up to 5.13 supplied. So there you go. It's definitely fast charging. Good to see that. And then if you look closely at this, it has the elapsed, how much capacity has been delivered and how many watt hours and how many current watts it's delivering, 11.3. So, and you can turn that back on by just tapping that button. There you go. It's a pretty cool setup. I like this. And this is how I test my power banks. I use the iPad as my load, and I use this to gauge because it's real world. It's not a simple dummy load. It's a real world load. So, yeah, I use it. That's how I test my things. So, yeah, you could have this going, iPad charging. You can do your dual thing. What else do we have around the house here? I have a radio we could bring out. Let's see what's new in the house. I got a Texan PL330. This thing is awesome. It's got micro USB cable here. And I don't know how to swivel this around here and just get it all in frame. And we can do some dual charging. Plug this in here. Here, where are we at there? So yeah, trying to do this on camera. Looking through the lens. Okay, so there we go. It's showing it's charging. So you can do the dual thing. Get the iPad going still. It's 2.1 amps. It dropped just a little bit, not much. And of course, you can see this radio is charging there. Upside down. Hold on. So there you go. Charge indicator. And this is a lapse time of the charge, which is actually kind of cool that this radio does that. If you're a radio fan like me, because you're watching this channel, because I like radios, this is an amazing radio. PL330. Loving it. Go check out the review video for this one. I know it's not a power bank, but holy cow, this is a great radio. Loving it. All right, so you get the idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and unplug some final thoughts. And yeah, we'll call it. So unplug that. Unplug Mr. iPad. All right, you can see it turned off there. Okay, set that aside. Yep, all this stuff running around on the yellow bencho. Okay, should you run out and go buy one? Yeah, go get one. Use my link, support the channel. I'm always on the lookout for power banks. The reason being is that this power bank can charge your radios. Not only will it charge that PL330, but it'll also charge your SCATWave SSB. You own one of these bad boys, just plug it in, off you go. You're going to start charging your SCATWave SSB. Say you own a radio owl, you know. So you got your inexpensive radio owl. This one also has micro USB, and it has a BL5C, and it needs to be charged. And, you know, there's other guys out there that have a bigger radio that needs charging. You got your D808, and this guy has the 18650 in it. It's over here. Micro USB in to charge it, and yeah, off you go. So you got all your smart devices, and you got your radios. Also, of course, flashlights too. You know, if you got your awesome Type-C charging flashlights, the USB to Type-C converter's fine, that'll work. Or your standard charging flashlights. Those are always handy with the built-in chargers. If not, you can always get those single-cell chargers that charge a single battery and hook it right up to the power bank too. That's a pretty cool setup. So there you go. That's what I'd be using it for, the radios mainly. That's my cup of tea, so that's why I feature it on this channel. Definitely. So the Beston gets a recommended buy all day long. Can you imagine? Yeah, what else did you expect me to say? Don't go get it. It's too cheap. You know, there's some people that say it's too good to be true. No, it's not. This thing works great. I have about 10 charges through it. It's fantastic. And come on, Mr. Color. There we go. Iron Man. You know, dual appearance. Iron Man 2. There you go, get an idea for size again. But yeah, definitely $10.99, go buy it. $12.99, go buy it. $15, think about it, because you might want to go a little bit bigger, something like this, the Xcentz XWingman 4. This bad boy just charges so well. I don't know if there's any writing on the bottom we can read. Yeah, it's pretty small writing. I doubt we're going to be able to read that, but you get the idea. You might want to consider that. But for the price, this one's definitely a winner. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the Beston PS026 20,000 milliamp hour power bank. Run out and get you one. Links below. Help out the channel. I think I make like 50 cents if you buy one of these things. Yeah, $1. I'm okay with that. $1. Buys me another power bank to review. That's what I do with the money. Buy the items. You guys support that. And of course, hit subscribe. Hit that bell icon. That bell icon's important. If you don't hit it, you won't get the deal. Because I put the deal out and all you guys jump on it. So, yeah, definitely have that because the deals are fantastic. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the Beston PS026. Do you think it's a great bargain? Would you be picking one up? It doesn't have Type-C. It doesn't have Qualcomm 3.0, but it's $10.99 or $12.99 at its capacity. It really can't be beat. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.